Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Minecraft. Um, in today's episode, we're straying away from our original series and trying something out new. Um, Game mode go away. Um, we'll allow commands on, and this is a little different. Um, we're taking a break from our main world because I believe, breaks are necessary. And oh wow, oh, this is horrible to look at. There we go. We're taking a break from our main world, like I said, because I don't really want to get burnt out of it. I mean, I haven't even finished the episode. I stopped recording like a few months ago when I was took my original break from YouTube. Oh, and this grass is white. Oh, wait, all the grass is white. Um, that's interesting. There we go. I finally got it all blended together. But we're taking a break from our original world because, like I said, I think it's very necessary to not get out to get burnt out of a world for so long, and I put a lot of time into that world, and I'm not looking to start a new one anytime soon. So, in today's episode, we're going to be playing a mod called The Broken Script. It's a mod much like From the Fog that relies on the eeriness of you being alone in a world. I went ahead and added like the classic look of Minecraft, like back to the pre-alpha, just to you know, really give that sense of like how it felt back then, because that was truly a horrifying feeling to feel alone in the world. And being a kid back then, I mean, you were very prone to believing the stories you heard at school about how someone had found Herobrine in their world, or a cross in the water, or maybe even a tunnel of redstone torches. Um, Also, this black bars on my screen is not of my doing, it's part of the mod itself. I tried removing the VHS filter, but I don't think I can, which is unfortunate. But I think we're to play this any other way we play Minecraft, and that's with getting some stone and making a wooden pickaxe. Now, I'm not sure if this will be a series, um, because I'm not sure like all of the things that can happen in this world with this mod. Because I don't think it's really like the From the Fog mod where, stuff is pretty in your face. Um, I think this relies a lot on that original feeling of being alone, and I think it does a really good job at capturing that, or so I've heard. So I think for now we're just gonna start it like a normal world. Um, I do have a couple things for this, first episode I want to get a basic base down and, just stuff like that. I want to get a base, I want to get some food. Because like I said, I'm not sure how long exactly this world will last. It could be a matter of it being one episode, or it could be a couple. But one thing I don't like off rip is this VHS filter. I think it's overdone in a lot of games nowadays, and honestly doesn't really look that good. But I'm not sure I can take it off, unfortunately. Um, but the base I kind of wanted to go for in this episode is, since we're playing with the classic texture and really trying to fit the theme of, what was that pop-up? Trying to fit the theme of classic Minecraft, I don't really want to focus on being or at least trying to be a decent builder. I kind of just want to build pretty bare bones and pretty bad actually. I would like to capture that feel of not having a wooden box exactly, but just pretty bare bones and pretty basic. And that's exactly what I'm going to attempt to capture. So I guess we'll start with that. Um, I think we'll go explore to put a home down, maybe make a bed, and then be on our way. I really love the look of old Minecraft. I mean, you can call it nostalgia, but it had such a simplistic look. It was always much more bright and more visual. Even the sounds, in my opinion, sounded way better. But then again, you could just say I'm screaming nostalgia. Oh no, oh no, the forest is burning down. Well, not much I can do about that. So I guess we won't be living here. But this isn't the only, like, Minecraft series I wanted to start alongside my main series. Because my goal for the main series is to have it last, as long as my channel lasts, really. Um, I want to be playing in that world for years to come, and that's fully what I intend on doing. I don't really ever see myself stop or not playing that world until the day it breaks or I break and stop doing YouTube, which I also don't plan on doing. Oh wow, I think that's normal Minecraft. And what is this? Oh wow, it's a really, really, really tall mountain. I think we might have found our base spot. This is a insanely fitting uh, place you'd find in classic alpha of Minecraft. A really tall mountain, and you build your base either on top or inside of it. So I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. But back to what I was originally saying. I am planning on uh, a different couple of series. There's another Minecraft mod pack that I wanted to play on. That's like a zombie survival one that seemed pretty interesting, and I think could fit into the kind of theme I have going around the channel. And another one is I want to start a creative world. Now, I know the YouTuber I take a lot of my inspiration from is called The Librarian. I take a lot of my inspiration from him, and I don't really mean to copy him, but by all means, uh, if anyone says I do, this is not an original idea, but I want to start a creative world too. You know, my favorite thing to do in Minecraft is build, and I want to be able to do it on the channel. I have always kind of wanted to do it, um, even before I noticed that he was doing it. But yeah, it was just something I always wanted to do, so I think I'll be starting that soon too. That will be a series of itself, that I know for a fact. And sorry if my voice is cracky, I am just coming back from being sick. I know that's not always the best for YouTube. Hmm. Now there are no other mods added to this mod pack. It's simply just the texture pack and the broken script itself. So I'm hoping we'll start to see something here soon. Oh, and this is the perfect little hideaway for our starter base. I think this is exactly where we're going to build actually. I know when we break this gravel, yeah. I need to make a shovel. That was insanely loud. Oh, wow. Um, and insanely creepy for that fact. I'm kind of glad we're building, you know, high up. I think if we were building anywhere else, it would have been much scarier, and I'd feel much, much more unsafe. And I think one thing, um, building like how old Minecraft was, it was much more, how do I explain it? I don't know, it was much more sporadic. I mean, you didn't really look for any special shapes. You kind of just built a blocky house, and most of the shapes were the same. And I do not enjoy my render distance being this low. How do we want to do our entrance? I think we'll just do it like this. It'll be rather awkward, but should be fine nonetheless. Ugh, our first nightfall is falling over us in this very moment. Um, but yeah, I used a lot of like bare bones blocks, and I don't know. The aesthetic back then was just really nice in my opinion. And now that you can call nostalgia, because I know realistically it was not that nice. I guess we'll put our crafting table right here and make some stairs. Oh yeah, those are the old sounds I know and love. I think I actually played on this texture pack back when on one of my first series of this channel. I don't really remember, but I believe I did. I think we're gonna knock out this wall. For the first night, I think I'm gonna keep my render distance how it is. I'm pretty sure I could change it, but oh, the old furnace texture with the stone roof. If that's not a callback, I honestly don't know what is. Um, and maybe we'll put, this is a really bad spot for a bed, but maybe smack dab right here, right in the middle. Perfect for all of our viewing pleasures. And it's kind of annoying how this isn't perfectly centered, but that's okay. If we want to make room for expansion, I think this honestly works. So we're just going to open it up a little bit more. And I think in the morning we're going to go for some iron and maybe some sand. Am I able to turn my render distance back up? Um, I'm not. It says it's at 12 chunks, but well, that is for sure not 12. Alright. Well, I guess what else is there to do then? I am definitely not going out tonight. But I also don't really want to stay in. Make a little piece of charcoal. So then I can cook our mutton. Um, what is that? Can that come up here? Okay. Uh, yeah, I don't think it can, so it can enjoy being down there, in fact. Because I do not want it up here. Oh, but it's trying its hardest to get up here. Oh, it can get up here. Uh, set our spawn, just in case. Put all of our stuff away. Also just, what is that? No will join the game. And our chunks are back. There's now a convenient cobblestone path along the... Um... What? Oh, I don't like this mod pack. This is horrifying. I'm gonna take my weapons back up. Grab my food. That was horrifying. That sent chills all the way up through my body. I did not like that whatsoever. It seems that we're safe up here. I don't want to take my chances though. Man, that was horrifying. I hated that with every ounce of my being. Okay. Oh, and there's a stone pathway there now. I guess I'm gonna sleep through this night. Maybe it'll go away in the morning. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to jump off the cliff and... No, it didn't. But there's a stone pathway now. I read on the thing that this was supposed to be a slow burn. But so far, this is the exact opposite of what you'd call a slow burn. And that is... I'm not even sure what music disc that is. I know it's probably one of the scary ones, like 11 or 13, but... Whatever it is, it needs to not. Was that my door that just opened? No, okay. Yeah, I read that this was supposed to be a slow burn, but so far this is one of the most horrifying experiences in games I've actually had. You know, while I am pretty jumpy when it comes to games, I like to say that I'm pretty good when it comes to horror games. I mean, we all have our limits, but this is pretty horrifying. Even for Minecraft. Is it done? Black Entity is still out here, though. I really need some dark oak trees, but I am absolutely horrified. I don't even want to leave my base. Okay, here's what we'll do. Oh, we need more oak logs, too. Because I think what I want is to have, um, a stairway that leads out of the base right here. We're gonna need some more oak logs, but those should come easy. I think what we can do is go around this thing. Hopefully. Maybe just grab a couple of these. Oh no. Am I about to be chased out of my own home? I was not expecting it to chase me. I'll take cover in this dark oak tree, though. Oh no, it's hurting me. Okay, it's hurting bad. Okay. Ouch, that hurt really bad. Um, yes, I know. You guys are probably absolutely horrified too, just as much as I am. Okay, that thing seems to move super slow. So I'm just gonna grab a bunch of dark oak while I'm down here. And I don't seem to be able to remove this horrible Essex, sorry, I'm honestly at a loss for words. This is a pretty horrifying experience, especially for Minecraft. I don't think I can remove this horrible VHS overlay though, which is rather unfortunate, because it is pretty hard to look at. Now, where was our home? Oh no, I can't see anything with this fog. Oh wait, we should be near it. Oh, here it is, down here. Alright. Oh, back to the safety of our home. Okay. But yeah, I want to start a little stairway all the way down to that riverbed. And like I said, I'm trying not to make it look bad per se, but I also don't need it looking good, because, I mean, after all, this is old Minecraft. Not many people in this time were the best builders. And plus, this gives us a kind of uh, project to. Oh, that lag spike is horrible every time it does that. You know, to take our mind off of. What? Okay. Seemingly nothing hit me. But yes, we just need a project to take our mind off of the horrors unfolding around us. Do a little bridge area. We'll do a hard turn right here. Alright, this is coming along together pretty nice actually. There we go. I already feel much more, uh, oh, we just received a book. I was about to say I already feel much more relaxed, but that impending sense of doom is kind of just returned to my body. Null error object, okay. It's just a null error. I say just like it's something that happens in everyday Minecraft. We can have a wraparound right here. Just to get us down to the bottom for now. Something nice and winding. Also, another reason I don't want to attempt to build too nice is because from what I've read is that it is possible to have whatever entity is in our world destroy um, your builds. And I haven't read too deep into uh this whole mod, but I just kind of skimmed the surface of, you know, some of the experiences I could experience. And I'm gonna need a lot more slabs. There we go. Oops. Okay, I know I said I wanted to go get iron, but I think I have a new objective. I think I want to go try and get sand, actually, so we can make some windows and feel much safer and much more at home in our base. Hmm. We're gonna have to use the trees to get us down better. Because I want to avoid the ground as honestly as much as humanly possible. Oh, creeper jump scared me. Honestly, this is the uh man, this mod pack has me at a complete loss for words. The creeper was the least of our worries, is what I was trying to say. Alright, now we should be good. This is completely linked up now. We should be fine. Yeah, I am completely in shambles over this mod pack, which is kind of crazy because I'm not even in shambles like this in normal games that are supposed to be scarier. Whatever this mod pack has going for it, it is working extremely well. Alright, but so far, no more experiences. Though that was the worst thing I could have probably said, and I completely just jinxed everything. But yeah, I don't really know what goals I have set for this world. You know, I don't really want to, um, kill the Ender Dragon or do anything like that. I kind of just want to play until I kind of experience everything, or I know it is possible to get banned too. So I think we're just gonna play on this world until I get banned. I don't really know exactly what goals I have for this first episode or if I have any. Like I said, this thing will probably just be a mini series where I don't even, have episodes per se. I'm just gonna upload parts like part one, part two, and then maybe eventually I'll just re-release the entire thing as an entire episode in and of itself. But let's go get some sand. Ooh, and maybe some sugarcane for aesthetics later. I only need like probably 12 pieces of sand so I can make some panes and have a nice lay of the land and feel safe in my own house. Is there anything else I want to do while down here? Maybe some spruce trees. Maybe we can get some nice spruce floors going up. Creeper was just watching ominously. There we go. I also don't really know how much I'm going to be cutting out. Um, a lot of this might just be me sitting in silence, waiting patiently for something to happen. But I'll do it. Um, oh, that was scary. And we got another book. At least this gave us the slow falling effect, so we didn't die. Honestly, it would have been much scarier if we had. Something that helps add to the horrifying nature of this world is that, like, you're not truly safe. You're kind of just a pawn. You're a powerless human in a world that can flip you upside down and kill you at a moment's notice. It's the same book as earlier, which makes it all the more horrifying. Okay, now we got some glass going up. Let's get started on our floors. I know my pickaxe is about to break, but it's only stone, so... Oh, there we go. Can always just make another one. What I like about this is that it relies on, the horrors of old Minecraft, where old Minecraft, you kind of just were in a world so desolate and unpopulated with a bright, cheery facade. I mean, it wasn't really a facade, but it was kind of like the Teletubbies, it's really nice and cheery, but it's not to go and say that there could be something horrifying lying under all that cheeriness. So I think we're gonna make some spruce. Because I think I can, yep. I can still strip this. So I'm just gonna make a nice little checkered pattern floor. And I'll need to go get more. But for now this can look, this is kind of just a test to see if it looks good or not. And yeah, I think that looks good. That's also what I like about old Minecraft. You can blend the numerous amount of woods the game would give you and actually make something nice out of them. I mean, in newer Minecraft, you can still do that, but you have to do it much more elaborately because the gradients just don't fit as well together. Alright, and this should be good enough. I hope. I might just fill in the underside of the chests with spruce planks because you can't really tell the difference. Alright. Oh no, we should be good. And Noah's still in our game. Alright, let's go ahead and make these panes. This gravel can go ahead and get out of our way too. And there we go. Much safer if I do say so myself. And for some reason it's not resetting my spawn point, which I really don't like. Huh. Alright. Maybe we should go explore that cave. I'm pretty scared to say that, but maybe it'll be fine. And that was weird. It like locked my camera. Alright, there is no cave. I did not mean to do that. Forgetting the buttons of Minecraft. I was trying to remember where we had built our base, but I don't think that'll be possible. Another creep and taken down. Yeah, I don't really want to explore too far. I have that old feeling in Minecraft that the outside world is scary. Build your base and stay in it. Fight off whatever's to come. But here we go. Hopefully a decent cave? No, of course not. I think this mod uses old Minecraft Generation 2. So like a lot of the caves we're gonna see is just veins of the world, sprawling tight caves. I think the caves that this pack uses is the ones from old Minecraft. So instead of just giant caverns, it's more tunnels dug throughout the world, which, you know, I can appreciate actually. I did kind of like those old caves, while the newer ones are much more visually appealing. The older ones just have an aesthetic about them that I can't say I don't enjoy. They were more reminiscent of what a real cave would be, rather than giant holes in the ground, almost like a hollow earth. Oh, and I think night is falling. This is kind of a poor time to choose to go out. But yeah, look at that house. That just reminds me so much of old Minecraft. Oh, and the old bow sounds. It's kind of just a floating, you know, platform leading up to a house on the side of a mountain. I remember when Minecraft very first came out on mobile, and you know, you couldn't load an entire world, so it would just be like an 8 by 8 chunk world, very limited space. And I remember I would build my bases on the edge of the world so I could see the sky as I was sleeping. And also it made for good anti-mob repellent. I also remember how like strategic everybody was back then. I remember playing with my dad actually. He kind of got into it for a while until he kind of just called it stupid and dropped the game. But he would actually build, wow, he would actually build like fortresses. He would make canals around his base and have them set up with trap doors so zombies would fall into pits of lava. I just remember it being so different back then. Everyone took the game slow. I mean, nowadays you kind of just race to the end of the game, kill the Ender Dragon, and that's it. You beat the game, you know, build some mob spawners, but or some other farms. But that's kind of the extent. I mean, the final boss is hardly even a final boss. But I think you could just blame that on a new era of people who play video games. No one really takes things slow anymore. Um, Everyone kind of just tries to finish the game as fast as possible, get overpowered as fast as possible. No one really takes the time to enjoy games anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. But that's also not to say I fall victim to that mindset myself sometimes. I mean, I played games at a decently competitive level, and then I kind of just teetered out of it more so, and play a lot of single player games now. But I feel like a lot of just, I don't know, the new age of the internet. I know I sound like an old head probably saying that, but the new age of the internet kind of just rotted everything out of us. Everything needs instant serotonin and instant reward to what you're doing without very much effort or input. Nothing really takes brain power to do anymore, and nobody really enjoys anything. I think COVID itself kind of did that to a lot of people. That whole time period, just everyone was on the internet at a constant, and no one really got like out to do stuff. And I feel like that's part of it. I mean, that's why people didn't make games go quick. They actually enjoyed them because during the day they'd be enjoying their life and they'd come home and just relax. They wouldn't come home and do it as a job. I feel like that's part of it. Everyone's just super competitive nowadays and needs to be the best, which typically would be a good mindset, but I mean, to waste it all on a video game is a little disappointing. But I think that's why I try to make the most out of my games. I try to sit back and enjoy them. And I think that's oh a lot of the reason I started YouTube, and especially this vibe and help. Oh, please don't do that to me. Um, why I make the kind of videos I do. That's why I particularly enjoy the YouTuber I watch, The Librarian, because he doesn't really make games go by quick. He takes the time to enjoy them and plays them thoroughly. And then on top of that, they're horror games, which is exactly what I enjoy, but I just enjoy watching him and watching the way he enjoys games for himself. I think that's why I take a lot of inspiration from him too. Not because I want to be like him or anything, but because he's just the exact aesthetic I wanted to encompass when it came to starting a channel. I know I kind of went on a tangent there and probably bored a lot of people out, but that's a lot of what my vibe is, the creepy, comfy horror. It's a lot of endless talking and babbling on about the most useless things, but I really feel like that's part of the enjoyment the viewers get out of it too. And this rain is horrifying. I want to get out of here. I think it is time to go back home. The caves around here suck, quite honestly, so I kind of have a good idea. I think what we're gonna do is build a creepy abandoned mine. But yeah, back to my future project I have planned. I know you don't, as a YouTuber, you don't really want to plan out projects as that can very easily create burnout, but which I definitely have experienced. But I did go do something during the winter sale. I went and bought like something like 19 new games, and I'm excited to play them on the channel. I know I have a lot of series continuing, which I know I talk about a lot, but I'm definitely going to try to wrap a few of them up. I know there's a few I don't really want to continue, at least right now, because they're kind of hard to make content on. Like one of them, notably, the LSDE simulator. While it did get a lot of views at the time, it's really hard to make a video about. It's just the commentary isn't exactly the easiest. And I'm just trying to find time to play all these games, which now with my new schedule, it should be easier. Um, but yeah, a lot of my projects coming up are I'm really excited about. Today I just recorded one, and I'm probably going to record a couple others, but one of them most notably I'm excited about is the Minecraft creative world that I had just talked about earlier. I'm excited to do that one because, I don't know, like I said, I really enjoy building, and I kind of want to outfit the world in like a bunch of like homages to games or series I have played on the channel, which could be really interesting. And I just want to build like a big world alongside all of my viewers. You know, not that yo any of you guys would actually help me build. It's just like I could take suggestions from you guys and build on top of those in my world. Ouch. Okay, this is a really dangerous biome too, even during the day. Um, oh, right, cows. I do need food. Unfortunately, you guys have to be the sacrifice. Alright, went ahead and turned down the rain sounds because they're unbearably loud, but Enderman, zombie, I will gladly avoid you guys and go back home. I'm really hoping for some events to start picking up here soon, though. And why is it still day? It has been day for the longest time, I swear. Um, all I got was a single piece of iron. I'm not sure what I'm to do with that. Hmm. Oh, wait, maybe it's turning night now. Alright, we did get 3 iron because of the stuff we found at the Fallen Portal. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bucket. A lot of you may be questioning that decision, but I want to get a farm set up, and I definitely don't think I want to go down to the bottom for it. Like, to start it down there and have to every day walk all the way down and then walk all the way up. That just sounds like an entire process that I do not feel like doing. So I think we're going to do it up here. And I believe we have enough dirt. Now all that's left to do is just clear out this space. And I think we'll have... Yeah. So right here will be the cutoff. Um, for the farm. It'll be a rather small farm, but we just need enough food to supply ourselves for the foreseeable future. Alright. Now all we need is seed and water. Horrifying. We're definitely going to take this time to go to sleep. Okay, we're definitely going to take this time to go to sleep. Uh, okay, third time's the charm? No. Okay. Some entity is making it to where we cannot sleep. Awesome. Not really, but... Oh, and it is eerily quiet. I'm kind of actually missing the cheery Minecraft music. Usually I don't because, to me, even the normal Minecraft music isn't calming or relaxing. It's actually rather unsettling. Do we dare venture out? We need to make 2 trips for water, but I don't even want to. This is the part that sucks about being a YouTuber is I can't exactly do what I want to do. I can't hunker in my base and stay there until morning. I have to go explore for the sake of content. When in reality, I'm absolutely horrified to go do anything. One more check. Maybe we can go to sleep. Maybe. Nope, still not. Alright, awesome. Well, I guess we will go risk our lives for some water. Noah's still here. No new messages. Oh, come here, I actually need bones. Thank you. So, we'll make this. We're gonna need seeds, and I don't particularly feel like going and hitting a bunch of grass. Okay, we'll be quick about it. Just a little bit of water. I'm not even gonna grab 2 buckets. I think I'm just gonna grab 1. One is all we need. Ooh, get me out of here. I'm even getting scared of the zombies. They're even giving me shivers. I really love this mod pack. Well, I do and I don't. It's doing really good at what it's supposed to accomplish, the unsettling, unnerving feel of Alpha Minecraft, but that does not mean I'm not absolutely horrified of the events that are unfolding. I don't feel like going all the way down there for a single piece of dirt. So we'll just do it this way. Perfect. And I'm gonna bone meal this. There we go. Now we just let that grow. I wonder what is preventing us from sleeping though. I think in the morning we're gonna... should we do spruce ceilings? Maybe. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I think we'll do spruce. Though that means I need to grab more spruce trees in the morning. If it ever even turns morning. I'm scared that like one of these scares eventually is just gonna be that it locks my tick place in one moment in time, and I won't ever be able to like grow crops or do anything ever again. Alright. But yeah, I think we're gonna start by making this roof stairs. A nice little textured roof. We'll go get slabs if it ever turns morning again. Or sorry, a nice little trimmed roof. I'm not sure if that exactly fits into what old Minecraft would be, but I don't know. I haven't really, well, I obviously haven't really played Alpha Minecraft in a long time. I think that could also be pretty fun to make a video on. Like just going back and, maybe playing for just a couple hours, making it a single video. Not a whole series, but just like a nice little single video of going back and trying out Alpha Minecraft again, just for like a day or for a couple hours. Can I go to sleep yet? No. I'm restless, apparently. Something is unnerving me to the point I can't sleep. I don't really want to find out what it is. Whatever it is, I hope it resolves itself soon. What we'll do, it's a nice little texture. Right there. Nice. Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep trying to sleep until either I do or I don't. What? Excuse me? Um, okay. Did it just TNT my house? Oh, I need to repair this quick. I had just looked away for a second. I looked at my dog and everything's gone. Alright, that was not very cool. Oh no. Okay. Well, I don't even know what to do. There's now a hole in my roof. My staircase is destroyed. Alright. I think we're good. Um, I don't really have any stairs, which sucks. But for now, we'll just do that. Okay, that was not cool. It was very loud too, because I have my game volume up. Because I'm still trying to, fix my audio. That Enderman has green eyes. Oh, you know what? I think that was like a thing back in alpha of the game. Enderman had green eyes, not purple. Oh, can he break down my door in this difficulty? I'm simply just on normal difficulty, so it's really whatever, but now I'm scared to even venture out. I'm surrounded by zombies, and this is the longest night I've ever experienced. Oh, goodbye, Mr. Zombie. That was super scary. Alright. I need to like take a breather after that one. Make like 16 cobble or 16 stone. I think I'm gonna do stone bricks right here. Oh, that's not very cool. Alright. Another furnace. Hopefully to expedite this process and make it a little quicker. Um, Pick up our water real quick. There we go. And you won't really be able to tell if that one is normal stone or not. But here we go. All fleshed out. Oh. Hey, 10 diamonds! I don't know if that greed will come back to haunt me later, but that is super useful. Super helpful indeed. Oh, I really... Okay. I think it's already coming back to bite me. I'm having doubts about taking it now, but it kind of gave us those little diamonds that we needed. And it is still nighttime. Are we able to sleep yet? That's all I desire is one rest night. One night's rest. Sorry. I don't even want to leave my base. This is, like I said, this is the part I hate being about a YouTuber is that, I mean, look at me. I'm stumbling over my own words. It's how horrified I am. But this is the part I don't like about being a YouTuber, is that I have to go out. And I think I'm afraid that I called it. I think it's keeping it the same time of day. Oh, and unfortunately they're keeping it nighttime, not daytime. What an awful thing to do to somebody. Because now I have to go deal with mobs without any armor. Huh. I have a really bad feeling about this. Oh, I hate this. I'm currently alone in my house. Is this the happy birthday song? What's gonna happen at the end of the song? Nothing? Was it building all of that tension for absolutely nothing, or is it gonna be a textbook comedic jump scare? Okay, I guess it was for nothing. I really wish I had some spruce trees. That requires me going down, so I guess we'll just take the dive. Jump head first in and face our fears. There is no better way to do it. Oh, also another series I want to do is, what I have plans to do, is I want to do all of the Five Nights at Freddy's, but I don't want to do it in some normal way other YouTubers do it. I actually want to do it in chronological order. So, not how the games came out, but how the games actually take place. I think that could be much more interesting than, just playing through them normally. Okay, I think that's enough spruce wood. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm just saying that because I'm scared. But yeah, I want to play it in like chronological order, because I think that could be pretty fun actually. Um, and like I said, just much more interesting. That, and I really want to do the Resident Evil series too. I know I'm getting way too far ahead of myself with all of these series I want to do, but I really do enjoy making content. I mean, I haven't had the time lately, but like I said, hopefully with my new schedule, um, I'll be able to have that time that I so desperately want. So let's make some more spruce stairs. Oh, and I forgot to grab an oak stair while I was down there, or a oak tree. Make some more slabs. I know this house will probably be destroyed eventually, but I mean, why not make it nice while we have it, you know? Because that looks pretty good actually. I still have no clue what I want to do for the walls, but kind of is what it is. I do have somewhat of an idea for this one over here. Because I think what we're going to do is we're going to knock out this whole wall. Also, the nice thing about these tools is that, I don't particularly need to make diamonds last, I guess. Like, I obviously do, but at the same time I don't. If that even probably doesn't make sense to anybody, but this world isn't gonna last me, all that long. I hope just to make it last, like a mini series at most. And I need more sand, which means I need to take the plunge and jump back down there. Well, I guess I might as well do it. As they say, scared money is no money. At least with this mod pack, I don't think I have to have that fear of something going on a chase after me except the mobs that naturally spawn, which is really nice. That saves my heart a whole lot of potential heart attacks. But I do have to deal with the sudden textbook jump scares. I really don't want to be down here, man. I am absolutely horrified right now. I don't think any of you could quite understand exactly what it is that makes this mod itself so horrifying, unless you played it for yourself or, you know, came from the era that this horror derives from. Alright, me and this creeper are just playing Ring Around the Rosie. Okay. Oh, that one was named. I don't know what it was named, but it was named. I really dislike this mod. What this mod does, it does so well. It just adds that subtle horror. I feel like the From the Fog mod could really take notes on as to what to do. And From the Fog, the horrors are just, or the jump scares are just far too sudden, and this one makes them few and far between. It gives you time to like calm down and come back to Earth, and then hits you with like some absolutely horrible sounds or something. I feel like From the Fog could really take notes on that subject. Not to compare the mods because, you know, I know both mod creators take their time and put passion into their work, but this one is just far more horrifying. I need lots of bread, because I have a good feeling I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. Alright, and there's the last of our windows. Now to just make this. There we go. And what is that? Oh, it's a creeper. Get out of here. Are we able to sleep yet? I very much doubt it. Nope. Awesome. I think we're going to move our water source one down. Just so I can encase it in stone brick. Yeah, that look. Um, did it just set the time of day to? Yeah, the moon is still locked in place. It just set it to slight sunrise to give the world a slight orange tinge, which you know is honestly a pretty good scare. I don't really know what I want to do now. I've got diamonds that I didn't really need to work for. I've got a nice little house set up inside of the mountain. Oh, you know what? I lied. I know what I want to do now. Oh, okay, just a nice little mini jump scare. I like how the jump scares are like, you know, they're pretty far in between, but also at the same time, they're really not. They're pretty far in between, but when they happen, they all happen kind of at once, which kind of makes for some good scares. Alright, um, we need to move our chests. Thinking to over here. I don't want to move them all at once, um, just so it doesn't go and spill a bunch of loot all over the floor. There we go. Much nicer. Okay. But I think what I want to do is I want to start a little mine shaft. And by a little one, I mean a decent sized one. For that we're going to need a lot of sticks, because we're going to need a lot of ladders. 27 for sure will not be enough, but you know, it's 36. Alright, that's an acceptable start. We'll do stone bricks right there. And there we go. We'll just need to figure out what to do for these walls. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, it's off-centered. But it's whatever. This can be our storage side, and that side can be our, you know, little, like, amenities. Oh, and I think we're back to the nighttime. I didn't really realize how long I've already been recording for, so honestly, I think this might be a little good spot to leave it. I think I'm gonna work on this mine shaft in the next episode, whenever that is. I don't think this will be. Alright, and I've just been cursed by demons. Um, it's almost as if the world doesn't want me to leave. Oh, hello everyone. I'm back after trying to figure out how to enable or disable the VHS. And Noel's still in our game, waiting for us. Yeah, I wanted to take a quick break. You know, I kind of wanted to escape this world for the night last night, but I kind of just end the video off where it was. But something drew me back today. I was kind of just at home, having my day off of work, and I don't know, the game was really calling to me. So I decided to say screw the two parts and I'm just gonna put this all in one part. Um, but yeah, last night, right, I had started this little mine shaft, so I guess this is kind of a good spot to pick back up. I only have about 27 more ladders though. Can't go super deep. I'm still scared about going out at night with all of the horrors that awake me or await me. But I've had a day to take a break, and I don't think I'm as scared today about the game. Here we go. Alright. I think I just I'm not sure exactly what I just heard, but it kind of sounded like blocks breaking. I immediately want to get off and go back to relaxing on my bed. I don't really know what was drawing me back here, but, well, here I am. I guess we can do a little bit of exploring, though. Moon still seems normal. Off the cliff of the mountain is just an infinite, endless void. That's probably just as horrifying as anything else going on. Oh, this is a cool little area. I wish it wasn't so high up. This would be like a cool spot to add onto the house. Um, but this might be a relatively safe spot to come up and farm wood at. There we go. Or maybe not. It's kind of just one big drop with nothing at the pinnacle. Maybe we could eventually put something up here. I'm not sure exactly what we could, but maybe we could do something interesting. Well, back down I go. I'm not exactly sure what like other goals might be good to set. I mean, like I said, if this series ends up becoming a legitimate series, then it will be, but I honestly don't really see it getting that far unless people seriously enjoy it. I kind of just don't really know what else to do except run around and let the things happen to us. Maybe we go do a little bit of exploring though. Hopefully find a cave. And it won't let me sprint. Oh, this is bad. Oh, baby zombie. Take care of this with these diamonds that were bestowed upon us. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I don't really know what our goal should be for the foreseeable future. Maybe just do some like basic builds. It's kind of hard to capture the look of old Minecraft, but I think I have an idea actually. I think for that top there I might do like a lighthouse. That could be pretty interesting. Oh, and there's an immeasurable amount of mobs all coming for me. This is just great. And I'm left without any food. This mod seems to come with its own horrors of the real world. Famine and things constantly trying to hit you. Oh, chickens. I will take these. As I previously stated, I am in dire need of food. There's quite a few of you little guys. Hmm. Ooh, carrot. And our render distance is back. Oh, he had a weird name. This world feels so just quiet and empty. I feel like that's what it does best, is just this immeasurable feeling of isolation constantly. Hmm. All right. Yeah, this seems to be right about it being, a slow burn. But the way it does it is so interesting. It'll be a slow burn for about 20 minutes and then hit you with like four different events and then go back to being a slow burn, which honestly I guess is the right way to do horror. Oh, I have no clue what that was, but I was planning to jump anyways, so whatever it was, I escaped my attacker. Can you help us? Um, who is us? Huh. Oh, see, this is exactly what I mean. Everything just happens like kind of all at once. And honestly, the weird thing is I was kind of thinking about just going and recording something else, but because nothing's interesting happening, it's almost like it read my mind. Alright, game. I'll play right into your trap. I will keep playing. Right after I make some chicken. I wonder if it's possible to maybe communicate with it. Maybe we can start with that. A nice little sign outside of our house asking who exactly is us. And finally, some real food. And I haven't played the most recent update fully yet. I keep forgetting that there actually is copper armor. A lot of the scares in this mod are kind of reminiscent of Voices of the Void. They're subtle and a lot of them are audio cues, but man, are they actually really scary. But yeah, I'm kind of just at a standstill in what to do. Oh, okay, so this isn't the update yet. There is actually no copper armor or copper tools. I think I'm 2 or 3 snapshots too early, but I am interested in why it's telling me to keep playing. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright, got some more ladders, and we can continue our descent downwards. We're hoping to find a cave. Um, but we also are pretty high up in the world, so I'm not really sure how effective that's gonna be. I'm just waiting for something to like push us down. And that's why it's said to never dig straight down. One thing I'm hoping by digging this far down is maybe getting to diamond level and ultimately achieving that old retro strip mine that everybody would do, where you'd go 3 out and then make it just a giant branch. I believe it used to be like called branch mining. I'm not 100% in that. It's been a long time since I've used that tactic, but I just remember the feeling it invoked, staring down long, dimly lit hallways. It was always scary as a kid, but you kind of had to do that on those old 3x3 chunk worlds. And we've hit our max here, but we did get a little more iron. It's kind of what we needed. We're able to make at least some helmet. Alright, nothing different about up here. Except now, make some iron. And that's kind of all we have for iron, actually. Still no response to our sign. Honestly, I was thinking maybe even putting a little lighthouse right there as a little signifier of where our home is at and how to get back. Just, we don't really have very many blocks. Maybe some stone bricks. We could go get some diorite. Um, so that's kind of about it we have. And we'll go ahead and make an iron helmet. Here we go. Something to give us some sort of protection against the mobs. That's all that really matters. Um, but yeah, we'll need a lot more diorite. Mm, and maybe we can even pair it up with a nice dark oak. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good. We're just gonna have to let all of this smelt. But yeah, I think we'll do it right about here, actually. Just clear out a little bit of space. There you go. Honestly, we might not even need to use diorite. We could probably do a nice birch and dark oak mix. Yeah, I think that would look much better. Alright, but how do we want to encapsulate the whole feel of an old lighthouse? Now, it's got to be relatively blocky because, well, this is old Minecraft. Oh, and there's our render distance back up. But we are trying to portray older Minecraft, so maybe we'll just keep it, relatively blocky. I just got like a sudden flashback of one of my old Minecraft worlds, I kind of just remembered that at some point I was trying to build a lighthouse. I remember struggling how to build this spiral that would go around the edge. Um, about 32 more stone bricks should be pretty good. And I'll need to make another path out of dark oak right there, but let's see. That should be pretty good. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh, I am one off. I think I actually want to make it 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Alright. Just so that way we can have a single little door leading into it. Now this first initial base will be, the Lightkeeper's area where he would be staying and his little living quarters. And then we'll just have like a spiral as it goes up. Take down all these trees though. Oh, whatever, I can't be bothered to go grab that. Now we're just in that in-between where we patiently wait for another jump scare to happen. It's probably the most grueling part of this mod. Alright, and that should be good. I think we'll use dark oak slabs. No, actually, let's use spruce slabs for the inside as our spiral going up. And these ones will be our way down. Here we go. And here we go. Just a nice little basic stairway. Definitely capturing that old feel, if I do say so myself. Ooh, apple. Okay. Now we just need some more stone bricks. It's kind of all we're waiting on. There we go. And I guess we can start... Because I think what I want to happen... What was that? That was definitely a new and interesting scare. Alright, I think we'll start the spiral like this. Actually, no. Sorry, I'm probably going to change up the design like a million times. Hopefully not a million, but maybe just a couple. I think what we'll actually do is I need um what tree is this? Is this oak? Yes. Alright, I'll take a couple oak logs actually and just strip them to make them look better. And this kind of doubles as opening up the little front lawn area we have, just ever so slightly. Alright, so I think what we'll actually have happen is right here, smack in the middle, we will have a nice little spiral. Just like this. Actually, alright, just changing it one more time. Keep it like this. I think this is how we'll end up doing the stairs. Makes it a little easier on us in the long run. Ah, does this interfere? It does. Okay. Alright, back to the drawing board. Alright, maybe we'll scrap the idea entirely and we'll start it like this. This could look better, but it might just be annoying. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it and I'm just gonna go with something basic. Honestly, I think going fancy is exactly what I said I didn't want. Going back to the basics is kind of the vibe I'm going for. Here we go. Alright, next step is figuring out how exactly to do these spirals. I'm find myself back at conundrums I would have in my childhood. So I think we'll just do something like this. Um, let's see. This goes up 2. Hmm. Is this kind of how it would work? No, I don't believe so. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Aha. This is how it would probably end up looking like. Something like this. Yeah, that's much better. But we need more stone bricks. Alright, I'll go grab those real quick. Oh, Is that all this? Maybe that was all the stone bricks we had. I was sitting here just waiting for the stone bricks, and we got hit with another keep playing. Well, I honestly don't know how much. What? Oh, there's something new down there too. Oh no. Stuff is popping up all over. I see a redstone torch down there, a floating piece of bedrock, and a whole new building. And what is that? Um, okay. I think what I'm gonna do is go put all my stuff away and maybe go take a look. Or maybe that's the wrong idea. Maybe I go as suited up as possible. Put all our building materials away. Actually, no. I think I'm just gonna go naked. Whatever happens to me, happens to me. Oh, that was an absolutely horrifying image. Oh, that wasn't a redstone torch, that was a spider. But what are you? I'm honestly kind of afraid to go over here. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna do to me. But, all for the sake of content, I guess. You can't be any worse than anything else happening. Um, I was sorely mistaken. Oh, please stop playing with that. I would much rather just have a day. Take refuge in whatever this is. I'm not so much of a fool to fall for that. And that's all it was. Alright, note to self, don't go running after the tall man in the woods. It will destroy your eardrums and make your world tweak out. But at least we didn't perish. I think that's just a mushroom. What is that bedrock? That's what I want to go look at. Still no response to our Who's Us message. I guess we'll take our cobblestone since it's kind of a throwaway material. As we don't seemingly need that much. And we'll go take a look at this. I think this is ultimately going to be the last thing we do for this episode, because I didn't really realize it, but it's already been like a couple hours of recording. And like I said, I kind of just wanted this to be like a little mini experience. If I do get some comments telling me that people want to see more of it, I definitely will, because this is an awesome mod. No other strange structures. But yeah, this is an awesome mod, and I'd really enjoy coming back to it. Um, just some bedrock, huh? Too far away to aggravate the Enderman. Doesn't really seem like there's anything else going on, though. But maybe we end the video here. If you all did enjoy, please let me know down in the comments, because like I said, I'm definitely way... I don't know if you guys heard that. Probably not. That was really quiet. It kind of just was an eerie cave sound from below, probably. Can't ever have a peace, or can never have peace and quiet when I'm ending this video off. I want to build over this water, so if I do another episode, I can take a plunge and not lose my levels. But yes, if y'all did enjoy, please let me know, because I would love to do another episode on this. I just, like I said, I have too many series going on right now, and not a lot of time to finish them, so I don't want to start too many. If I can, I'll just keep them some mini series, but I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please let me know down in the comments. And I hope wherever you are, you have a good night or a good day. And I will see you all in the next one.